Battlestars have to be one of my favourite starship classes in all of sci-fi, particularly the Mercury Class Battlestar, aka the Battlestar Pegasus. If you've watched the reimagined Battlestar Galactica series, and if you haven't, you really should watch it, it's fantastic, especially when the Pegasus finally turns up and we have this big beast of a starship next to sort of like low-level Battlestar Galactica, which, let's be honest, is on its way out. It's kind of the whole premise of the series. So here we have things. Kind of a whole point of the series where, you know, the Galactica's on its way out. So here we have a new Mercury class Battlestar. Now, this is made by, I think, a Ludovic. I don't know how to pronounce the name. It's so small on the Steam page. Is it Ludovic? Ludovic, maybe? There we go. That might be the correct one. Again, continuing that tradition of why I badly pronounce people's names because I can't read them, apparently. So this is a Mercury-class Battlestar from a reimagined Battlestar Galactica series. It's recreated in Space Engineers. Now, don't panic. I know we've had many Battlestars, or Battlestar Galacticas, or Battlestar Pegasus on the Steam Workshop before, and they have been absolutely massive. You'll be good to know this is a smaller version of a ship. It is not super big, meaning you can play around with it and you probably won't lose so many frames, or it won't kill your PC trying to play with it. Let's dive in and take a look. A big thank you to GMG Performance Glasses for sponsoring this video. Do you often get headaches or eye strain from looking at your monitors for a rather long time? If you're like me, you'll be looking at your screens for a long time when playing a game like Space Engineers. Did you know, the more you look at your monitors for a long period of time, the more damage you can potentially be doing to your own eyes. For example, I know that excessive blue light from screens can actually mess with my sleep-wake cycle. GMG glasses act as a shield towards blue light from screens. Wearing them can reduce eye strain, improve concentration, and maintain the quality of vision over long periods of time. I'm wearing the Uranus model right now, but GMG have other models as well, such as the Optimizer, so you can find a pair of glasses that suit your needs and style via their website. Personally, I'm finding these GMG glasses fantastic for being able to make me game for longer without being affected by blue light exposure. I've also noted that my sleep-wake cycle is much more improved now, which is a relief. But did you know GMG also offers sleeping gummies? You can find out more about these fantastic things via their website in the same place you can get the glasses. Now, they're a perfect companion to the blue light glasses, and you can find out more information via the website using the link down below in the video description. Speaking about that link, quick, I've got a 25% discount for GMG Performance Glasses. This huge offer ends 48 hours after this video has gone live. The offer is only available via my link in the video description below. This is your chance to get GMG products, like these glasses, for about 25% off, which is amazing at saving money. Make sure to click the link in the video description below, and once again, a big thank you to GMG Performance Glasses for sponsoring this video. Enjoy the rest of the content, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so coming in on the Battlestar over here, we can see it is already kind of smaller than we would expect. Typically, when people create these things on Steam for the SE Workshop, they are absolutely massive. Still, this one by Ludovic comes in at a very nice size, but it still has several core features you would expect with the Pegasus or just a Mercury class in general. I'm probably going to switch the names, by the way, because it is Pegasus to me. Now, we've got Viper tubes over here as well. We'll check out the interiors of these in a second, but I'm going to just, show you a few features. We've also got a Raptor docking bays. This is sort of like a really cool thing that was on the Mercury class. It did have Raptor bays to the sides of the flight pods, which is really nice, so you can dock things in there for quicker access. And so this access to flight tubes, we've got tubes here and also ones on the underside as well to allow for sort of like multilateral docking, I guess you could call it. Basically, you can sort of like, dock more fighters in a quicker way. Not only can you launch more of them, you can get them back on board and deploy elsewhere. Now, don't forget, the Pegasus had this sort of armament of like forward-facing guns, which could absolutely rip through base stars. We saw in, the Battle of New Caprica, where the Pegasus comes storming in without any of its fighters and basically uses its forward guns to rip through a battle star. It is, or base star, should I say, it is fantastic. So artillery cannons up here as well. We've got assault cannons. This thing is heavily armed. Although a smaller version of the ship, it's definitely going to pack a punch. I would love to actually do a Battlestar Galactica style battle in Space Engineers sometime. If you'd like to see that, do let me know. So inside here, we do actually have some more weapons as well. We've got the artillery cannons mounted in here. So a fair amount of stuff, which is pretty cool. So I like that. For a minute, I thought it was interior turrets. I would personally stick a camera there. Do we actually have one mounted up? Okay, we got... No, don't we actually have a camera? So, okay. I'd personally stick a camera down here somewhere, just so in the CIC, you got a visual. Still, more guns on the underside as well here. We even got this sort of like red section here, which is like another hangar bay, I think it is. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually on it. I do have a model of a Pegasus somewhere. It's not on my desk right now, but I'll go have to double check the model later, see if that's on there. Working over to flight tubes, we've got enough cannons sort of armed here as well. These are accurate to the Mercury class. It did have weapons on the flight pods, which is really, really cool. More artillery cannons stretching around here as well, very nice. Now, obviously scaling it down is kind of hard to create those sort of like complex layers, particularly the sort of crocodile head of a Mercury class, kind of how fans refer to it as there. So creating that star pattern is very, very difficult, particularly with shape in it. Still, it's been able to create it, and it sits very flush here. Like overall, the shape of the Mercury has been captured in this small scale design, and it works oh so nicely. Now we've got an airlock system up here as well. Again, we'll check it more of the inside later. What is up that door? I don't know what's going on in here why things are cryo or like ice frozen. Okay, maybe it's just like a cryo room gone wrong. I don't know. We'll check it out in a second. Maybe it's a reference or something. I'm not quite sure. So we've got a bit of design detailing going on here as well. So the hull's obviously got some indents into it, where we can see we're using a passage blocks here. Well, not passage blocks, window grate blocks. I always forget what these are called. I would call them like grate blocks, but I know King used to call them window blocks. So we're using pipes over here, just sort of exposing a section. Again, if this couldn't be here, you could just do flat surfaces, but using a bit of design detailing, it sort of like, you know, brings that vibe. I'm forgetting the word now. It's not, what was the word you use for when you, greebling, that's what it is, and I completely forgot the word there. Bit of greebling in the hull there to bring out the textures, which is really nice. More weapons up here as well. Honestly, if you were to take this Battlestar into a game of Space Engineers with a PvP, you'd probably come out on top. It is heavily armed, a lot of armor plating, and you can deploy fighters as well. Obviously, we do have 1 and 2 flight tubes, and not as many Viper tubes as you would expect, but still they're kind of there. We've got a flight control over here as well, which is really, really cool. I love that it's here. Or more of a, maybe that's more of a quarters, but for me, I thought that was like flight control, but I'm guessing that's inside. No, maybe we don't have flight control. Okay, we'll check this out in a second. Now, background to the engines. The engines are like one of my favorite parts of the Mercury class. They just look fantastic. Like, I love the design of them. Also, this unique sort of like FTL shape. I always thought this was the FTL drive. The way it's positioned here looks fantastic, and I love it. So some fantastic design detailing going on here. Even the lights lighting up in here using more curved windows blocks, which is somewhat newish to sort of bring this light out here. Looks really, really cool. Okay, let's check out the inside. We're going to find a way to get inside the ship here in a normal way. So I was wondering if there's like another airlock around here we can access. I don't think so. Maybe we'll have to go and via the airlock on the side. Okay, we'll do that. I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, we're going in by this airlock, and we'll see what we've got in store for us. So for some reason, it's all frozen in here. I don't actually know why it's all frozen. I guess just cryo sort of thing. I guess that's my theory. We've got a few places we can walk around in. Now, our objective here is to go find the CIC. So cryo deck is that way. Cryo deck, yep, cool. Okay, we're working our way through. Now, it looks like we've got bulkhead sealed here. I'm stuck behind the stairs. I can't get through the stairs. Keen, why have you done this? But there we go. I'm stuck here now. Oh, no. We can't get through there, annoyingly. There's no button to unlock it. That's a bit weird. Okay, we'll check it out in a second. Let's keep exploring. Now, we've got a big door here. Maybe this is the hangar we found? Yeah, so this is the underside of hangar we saw here. Now, I guess it's like a raptor bay or something. I can't remember on the Mercury what would dock here. Maybe it's like support craft or repair ships. I don't actually know. Yeah. A bit weird. Are we trapped in here? This is the hangar, yeah. Surely there should be a way to get through those windows there. I guess we are trapped in here. Oh, there's a door around here. There we go. I knew I missed a door somewhere. So there's more sections going here. Is this like another airlock? Oh, so there's another airlock on the outside here. I don't think we're pressurized inside at all. No, we're not. Okay, that's not my fault. I've not depressurized the place for a change. Okay, it's pressurized and good. Lights on. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, look, there's a picture of there's a picture of Sol fighting okay, I forgot my name. Kara. There you go. Kara Ferris. I'm pronouncing it right, aren't I? Played by Katie Sackhoff, yeah. Kara Ferris. Yeah. It's been a while since I watched Battlestar Galactica. Like, it's one of my favorite series, but like, if you don't watch stuff all the time, you forget. That's like a crew rec room in there near a hangar. Now, I feel like we're meant to get through this door, but there's no button here. Unless this is it. Okay, there it is. Right, that makes sense. I thought it'd be up here somehow. And I guess we can reseal it. There we go, cool. We can reseal. Now, actually running through the corridors. Corridors got a very unique design going along here, but we're checking here first. This will be the over section here. Oh, so this is the CIC. Okay, so we've actually accidentally wandered into the CIC of the Pegasus. I'm loving the use of a row and hinge blocks here. I was using a hinge block and the small things to give it a sort of Drader's console. Yes, it is shaking. SC doesn't like things, does it? Radiological alarm for nukes. More radiological alarms. Drader's there. More Drader's. That one's just offline for some reason. Symbol of the colonies. I think this is the symbols of, can't really make it out, but that kind of gives symbols away, doesn't it? Really cool still. I'm loving it. So you'd have like positions here, the helm areas. Really nice. And also, yeah, you got the like, remember Pegasus had those doors that would like revolve. It was really weird. There as well. Kind of cool. Right, what else we got through? We'll come back to the CIC in a minute because I want to take the ship for a spin and see how it handles. Another airlock out there which is open. That means all the airlocks been left open. It's like somebody tried to deliberately vent the crew. More areas up here as well. Crew areas. I think we're just stumbling into like the crew areas now. I did want to see if the engine room was here because the engine room was like a big story point. Oh, here we go. So now we're inside the actual Viper Bay. So obviously this will be where Chief Verdek is repairing them. Now Pegasus actually had an interesting feature, or rather like the Mercury class was able to build its own Vipers. So that's pretty cool. I wonder if that's here. What do we go for? Oh, it's actually a ship here. Before I just saw something through. No, okay, this is actually a thing I was on about. So here, it can actually build its own Vipers. So I presume if we go up the side here, I might be able to show you how this works. It looks like there's a window above us. So maybe... I'm not sure we get up there. Not through here, but there's like a window below us. So I was like... No, okay, I guess it's not there then. There's a window here, so how do we get to this area? Unless there's nothing behind it. Oh, there is a section behind there, we just can't... I don't know where it is. It's really confusing. There's a seat here, so I'm guessing we can construct something. Let's give it a try. I'm not sure if this will work at all. Okay, we'll try that another time. Basically, the idea behind this is you can print Vipers and Raptors. One of the Mercury class's key features was it was self-sustainable, so it could replace its wing or squadron if they got destroyed in battle. It's why Pegasus was like one of the key ships there, because once it arrived, Galactica could replace its Vipers, which was kind of really cool when you think about it. I'm guessing this is the engine room back here. Yeah, we've got thrusters inside here. Okay, well, this is pretty cool. Not the biggest engine room in the world, but we're hiding thrusters inside here. Glass hiding us as well. It's a cool feature. Like, it's not completely accurate to the game, but still is good, like, hiding things in there. So, you know, it works. It does the job. It's not the end of the world. FTL drives there. Very nice, very nice. Again, this thing is made more for playability than accuracy to, you know, the actual lore of Battlestar. So keep that in mind. So Viper tubes in here. I think this might be Raptor tube, actually. Yeah, it's supposed to be Raptor tube to drop things down. Most likely. I think it should have wrapped the picture there, didn't it? And then I'm guessing... this will be the other tube. There we go. So this will be the Viper launch tube, I presume. Oh, no, this just docks into there. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, no, the Viper tube will be this one, won't it? So you send things into there, and then they dock down and go out of it. I've lost my camera now. Yeah, so I'm going down... Yeah, okay, so we're going to tube. That makes more sense. Okay, cool. And then you got access into the areas over here to access other tubes and certain things. That's pretty cool. Okay, that all makes sense, to be fair. Just weird layout. Again, like, I'm used to the layout on the actual Battlestar, so when it comes to like seeing this, it's a bit different. Oh, we need to go to the CIC, don't we? We can fly in here, and the CIC was... Look at this gyro armor in here. Look at all this stuff hidden away. Kind of really cool. We're just flying from the ship right now. There's the repair section. Okay, if we jump in here, boom. Now, one of these is going to be the helm console, which will probably give me this. There we go. We can take it for a spin. Let's see how fast this thing is. We're turning very slowly. Like, you're still going to struggle using this. But it's still pretty cool. Oh, what is really cool now, by the way, is someone has made a weapons mod for Battlestar Galactica on the workshop. So you could fully equip this with Battlestar Galactica weapons if you so wanted to. Again, you don't have to, just a recommendation. Then helm console, we can obviously fly it around, do certain things. It's pretty straightforward. There's other consoles on the bridge as well, including a jump drive or FTL drive. And I believe, I don't think any let us control the weapons. No. We've got no weapon controls. Annoyingly. I thought there might have been. But still, you know, you can choose where you want to control it. You can sit in here. Again, one of, like, you know, Mercury class's thing is most of its weapon points were automated up until they had to take that feature away because Silence kept hacking them. But still, it's kind of there. Okay, that's my inspection of a Mercury class Battlestar. A big thank you to Lutyrike for building this ship. It is amazing. I think definitely I'm going to do a Battlestar Galactica battle. And you guys can tell me in the comment section if we should do one of them. We might have to use this one because there's a lot of other Battlestar Galacticas or like models of it on the workshop. Using them may lag the game to death, so using something like this will be a bit more user-friendly and hopefully not set fire to a PC. If you do want to check the ship out, it is linked down below in the video description. Go take a look, as I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And make sure to give a thumbs up on the Steam Workshop page as well. Every author wants one of those. Alright everyone, I've been Captain Jack. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.